What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your favorite guy here, Chris. We made it again. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the videos, and also bang that notification bell with a right hook so you can get notified when I upload new content, whether it be Making It Happen Monday videos, whether it be my 2 cents, whether it's Candid Conversations with Chris. And I got other things working in the pipeline, so please stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Yes, when you see this face, when you hear this voice, you already know what time it is. Welcome to another edition of let me get my pipes ready for this one. Say it with me, y'all. Say it with me. Yes. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Making it happen Mondays. Yeah, y'all, we back at it. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me. I really, really do. Let me ask you this. What does uncomfortable look like to you? Ooh. A lot of people don't like to talk about being uncomfortable. But you already know being comfortable, that's like a little fluffy little pillow, cute little animals, little kittens, little rabbits. That's what comfortable looks like. But what does uncomfortable look like to you? Does it have snakes? Does it have grizzly bears? Does it have Komodo dragons? It's something that you, 9 times out of 10, that you don't want to touch, that you don't want to be a part of. That club of being uncomfortable. But I'm here to tell you, you got to start being uncomfortable. No matter how you look at it, no way, any shape, fashion, form, color, ethnicity, however you want to look at it, you have to be uncomfortable. And being uncomfortable is like being poked in the back of the neck with a thorn. It's like poke, 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 poke. That's what it is. We don't like to be uncomfortable. We like to have comfort, and like it's just like being uncomfortable is like being in a great big storm, being on the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean, and being in a small boat with a small paddle, and you're trying to get to shore and you can't. That's damn. If that's not uncomfortable, I don't know what is. Or it's like a fire-breathing dragon breathing fire on you. You're trying to get across the bridge. That's just like Shrek when I forgot what Donkey was trying to do. He was trying to do something, but the dragon kept breathing a fire on him, and he kept running. But anyway, that's for the people that have kids, or adults that just like watching animated movies, just like myself. I'm a dad, but I like to watch animated series. But being uncomfortable is something that we have to grow to love. One thing that's uncomfortable to me is shooting videos in public. That's one of my things. That's something that I'm uncomfortable with, but I know over time I'm not going to say force myself, but I'm going to make myself do videos in public, because at the end of the day, if I want to do a video in public, I should be able to do that and not worry about what other people are thinking or what they will say, because if that's the case, I might as well stay in my little box and not say, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. I may get this kind of content from it, or I may, anything can happen. Anything good can happen. But, that's something that I'm working on. What I want you to do, and ladies and gents, I'm going to get better with responding to comments that I have. That the comments that you guys give me on my videos, I'm going to get better with responding to those. But I really do want you to comment below, and please tell me what is one thing that you are uncomfortable with doing. I'm gonna challenge you. Let me know what I can't even talk. What is going on here, y'all? But no, I really want you to comment below. and tell me one thing that you are uncomfortable with. I want you at this time, pause the video, think about it, and then comment below. But like I said, I'm going to get better with commenting back to, or replying back to your comments. But one thing I want to say is that remember that you won't always feel uncomfortable, because your uncomfortability will expand because you're doing something different. Again, remember that you will not always feel uncomfortable about the same thing. It's because your comfort zone is going to expand. And who does not want their comfort zone to expand? I know I do. Because once you get comfortable with being uncomfortable becomes second nature to you. That's just like riding a bike. You ride a bike, ride a bike, ride a bike. It becomes second nature to you. You can ride a bike at 10 and not ride another bike until you're 30 years old, but you remember. Another thing is reframe and rethink what being uncomfortable means. I'm going to say that again. Reframe and rethink what uncomfortable means, because if you do that, you'll make a difference. You'll make a change. You'll say, you know what? Being uncomfortable is not that bad, so let me just try it. And start off with small things, and then you work your way up to big things, because if you have huge goals, those goals will push you through being uncomfortable and will get you to the level of being comfortable. So set goals for yourself that you know that are big, because that will drive you through that uncomfortable zone that you may be in right now, that uncomfortable feeling that you may have. Push yourself. Make those huge goals. But the last thing, oh my goodness, ladies and gents, I have to wet my whistle for this one. I'm back. Last but not least, practice doing uncomfortable things. I'm going to say it again. Practice doing uncomfortable things, because you know what that will do? Practice makes perfect, but practice also creates muscle memory, and it creates a pattern and a habit when you practice. That's just like you shooting free throws. Muscle memory. You can just start doing it with your eyes closed. But that's it, y'all. It's time to be uncomfortable. I don't like it, but sometimes I'm forced to do it. But I practice being uncomfortable so I can be comfortable. So, one, remember that you are not always going to be uncomfortable, because you're not going to do, you know what, I'm a rewind. Okay. Remember that you will not always feel uncomfortable, because if you're doing the same thing, that will make you comfortable. Remember that. Doing the same thing will make you comfortable. So get from that stage of being uncomfortable to being comfortable. And when you do that, your comfort zone expands. So you're like, oh, you know what? That's nothing. Let me jump into something else. Then you have to reframe and rethink what comfortable looks like, or what you think it looks like to you. Number 3, make huge goals for yourself, where those huge goals will push you through being uncomfortable. Last but not least, practice doing something uncomfortable. I challenge you this week to do something, practice doing something that makes you uncomfortable. That's it, y'all. I thank y'all for joining me. This is another edition of Making It Happen Mondays, and I will see you next week. I want you to have a spectacular week, and I want you to practice being uncomfortable. As I always say, speak to your vision. It makes a difference. Peace.